Nabetrachting van die week. Let's think about all our sins. It's a little bit better. All the spiders went on winter holiday. They went into cocoons. And look at stripping his moer for me. Hey, kom sê vir die mense hallo. Was jy stout die week? That's Milo time. Hold on a sec. Only thing he did wrong is he didn't want his raw livers. I gave him a liver ice cream and he wasted it right away. This needs to be clean. Anyway, the kettle is boiling. It's not so dirty as it's old, but it needs to be clean. So what have I done right this week? I don't know, but thanks to all the silent angels, the bank account is looking positive. Month end, we will be able to pay most of the stuff. And we are out of the red with the car installments. But that was a different kind of hard work. We've got a surprise for the channel and the haters. The quality of the advertisers is increasing. And people, oh, I feel sorry for the people that think they can teach me. I'm going to be nasty, guys. I'm going to be nasty. Go and do your homework. There is no wind reduction microphone that can work on the beach. Guys with professional gear come and they ask me, how can you produce this quality videos in this under these conditions? Been a street photographer my whole life, as far as I can remember. So yes, I do need more equipment, but not a wind reduction microphone, sorry. With all the silent angels out there that's been meeting the demands of the channel, and mine and Shadows and Tiger, had some good quality food this week, guys. Thank you very much. And it seems like it's going to be the trend through for the next month as well. Remember, the videos can be bought. If you went on a boat and you want the video of the boat that you went on the day that you launched, it's 250 Rand a video. But you only get usage rights for social media like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok and those places. YouTube, nope, it doesn't come with YouTube usage rights. That's a different kettle of fish. We have to negotiate about that. We are finishing a Project Rhino today or tomorrow. Then we're starting with Project Nyosi, Hive of Hope, with the company Klaseng. They are a 18. They are a non-profit organization, and they manage funds for projects like I am doing with the bees, the Hive of Hope, the gardening. We are going to repair the schools, the creches, the ECDs. We are going to repair their playgrounds for them. We are going to start a funds with Klaseng as well to do that. Hive of Hope is the biggest one drive at the moment. It's the one that takes most of my conservation efforts. It's where we put a beehive. I try and locate the honey hunters and I put a beehive with them. Check up on them on a monthly basis. See that they look after the beehive, that the bees have got enough honey, that the hive is not overpopulated. And as soon as the hive gets settled in, we take funds and we get them a new hive. How do I get paid? I get paid through the checking up and the servicing of the beehives to make sure that they are are well kept. It's a 12-month contract that you take out, and it costs 15,000 Rand per hive. That's including the starter kit, the bee suit, the smoker, and all the tools that they need to manage the bees as beginners. I have a peer reviewer that has been in the bee industry and the honey industry for a long time. He's not only supplying the hives at retail price. I'm not going to push him for a better price. He has to make a living. But he will also weigh in on where the hives must be located, what side of the yard, what shade they need, how much water must be available to them, what plants must be available to them. And I'll be in video conference calls with him when I visit the hives to see that the hive is healthy, that the bees has got enough food. And so I'll pick up on what the bees need and what beekeeping entails, and I will transfer the skills to these beekeepers. Where's the bees going to come from? About 3,000 swarms was abandoned in the mid-2000s. Now, those swarms has been replaced. But the thing with a commercial bee in the wild, it dominates the wild bee population. So we're looking to put the hives closer to the existing eucalyptus forest, but not inside the forest. We don't want to be responsible for any forest fires. It has to be on the person's premises of residence, so you'll have to be a small-scale farmer of some sorts with enough shade. And there's a lot of them between Kwambonambi and Hlui and St. Lucia and this area. There's a lot of eucalyptus trees and there's a lot of mango trees. I went and I scanned the area. There will be enough food. We are targeting 450 hives. We can make a major impact on the economic what you call it? Well, for a country, it's called the domestic product. We can, I think it's like 9 million Rand that this area can have as an annual income from the 450 hives that we initially planned to roll out. I don't want to roll out the density so high that we do impact on the bees that is wild in the park. I want to be at least 1.5 kilometers away from a park fence, because bee travels in a 3-kilometer radius, so they don't go too deep into the park and disturb the wild bees inside the park. It will take a lot of pressure off the wild bees inside the park. They won't have to compete with this commercial hives swarms that was abandoned in the mid-2000s. So the guys that adopt a hive on an annual basis, it will be 15,000 Rand per year, and you get your A18 tax certificate. Totally tax deductible, your 15,000 Rand. All above board, Tlatseng, Dr. Ria Fouchier is the accounts manager, and she will see that I do visit the hives, I do improve the beekeeping skills of the people, and that the hives are healthy. I'll have to report to her after I've visited every hive to get my fee for that hive for that month, and it's a 12-month contract. So for 12 months, I'm going to monitor the hives to make sure they're healthy and sustainable. So guys, if you want to buy in, follow the link. I think I can add it in the bio. Yes, I can.